One drop. It starts with a single drop.
To create rivers, lakes, and our oceans, water is essential for life,
both big and small. Across the world, water is used in many ways.
For drinking, recreation, agriculture, the list is endless.
Water provides us with many benefits. However, what would happen if all of a sudden, poof, water is no longer available?
When we take advantage of those benefits, bad things can take place.
Fire, drought, death. Without the conservation of water, these disasters will occur. Since the year 2011, California has been stuck in a detrimental drought.
Over the past decade, California has had 68,772 fires and over 7 million acres of land destroyed.
In 2018 alone, there were approximately 300 casualties, about 100 being humans and over 200 being animals.
We as humans are the primary reason to why these catastrophes transpire.
and we as humans are the ones who need to be responsible for our actions and need to start to improve our lifestyle and daily ways of living.
This has been the longest duration of a drought in California that has lasted about 7 years, beginning in December of 2011 and ended in March of 2019. During the week of October 28, 2014, 58.14% was the highest period affected in California. We are now 1% away from being completely drought-free. Throughout the drought, Csun has had so much impact in helping with the environment. Because of this, Csun is the second most sustainable Cal state in the system. A lot of people might not be aware of how Csun helps. So we really want to educate people and spread awareness in hopes of bettering our lifestyles. Water consumptions at Csun decreased by 22%, saving 55 million gallons of water. This surpasses previous campus goals to reduce water consumption by at least 15% from 2006 to 2013, according to Austin Erickson, Sustainability Program Manager at Facilities Planning, Design, and Construction. Csun also provides sustainability courses such as SUST 310 and 401, which are primarily hands-on activities associated with conserving energy and water.
California State University of Northridge, also known as Csun, is a great example of taking a step in the right direction to a better way of living. Csun is located in a region characterized by an insufficient supply of local water to serve its population. Csun's commitment is to be a good steward of water resources and to conserve wherever possible. Csun has over 50,000 square feet of drought-tolerant landscaping that was completed just this year. This new and refined landscaping can be located on the west side of Sequoia Hall, west side of Baramian Hall, west and north side of the Education Building, and at the Plummer and Darby intersection. Csun has developed a list of 35 drought-tolerant plants and low-water use trees so they can ensure a campus full of drought-tolerant vegetation. Csun is also replacing more than 2,000 faulty sprinkler heads, minimizing consumption during construction projects, using more drought-tolerant plants, and examining other properties for water reuse.
Csun is adding 1,100 sink aerators, which are a good way to save water. They are also using low-flow shower heads and toilets, which are basically a system of toilets that use less water when you are flushing the toilet. They are also using dual flush valves, which is when you could choose more or less water while flushing the toilet. Csun as well has 265 waterless urinals on campus, as well as 3 to 5 of them being low flow. But at the USU, they are all waterless urinals. As for irrigational upgrades that Csun has done since 2015, they have installed flow sensors, matter valves, and enabling weather-based scheduling. Csun has also completed turf removal and tolerant plant installations in Etowanda Hall, Matador Drive, Redwood Hall, Playfield Landscaping, Arbor Court, and Plummer and Lindley Streets. Also at the USU Recreation Field, they have installed artificial turf field which uses no water for irrigation needs. At B1, B2, and B4 parking lots, They have taken out trees and replaced them with drought-tolerant trees. With all these additions, Csun's water savings annually is estimated to be around 2.8 million gallons.
Csun launched Brown is the New Green initiative in 2015. Signs around campus have been informing students of sustainability changes, which include turning off irrigation for over 230,000 square feet of grass on campus. For grass not replaced by the turf, there has been implemented a product called Csun, the hydrogel. It's essentially a liquid sponge that's injected underneath the surface of the grass, saving about 50 to 70% of water. Instead of tearing the grass where they need it, like the fields or Oviatt, they do this process to save a sufficient amount of water. As a result, the sustainability programs will be able to maintain the grass that students use for recreation, including the Oviatt Library's front lawn, which is used for graduation ceremonies every year.
How can we, as students, take the initiative to help with California's water drought? Well, we are going to begin with our universities. Learning about water conservation during student orientation meetings can be really helpful prior to starting school so students can be more cautious. Letting students know about how they should ditch plastic bottles and invest in a refillable water bottle can not only save them money, but also save plastic. When it's laundry day, we can advise students to use cold water instead of warm water because cold water saves energy and helps you be eco-friendly. If you are cooking and need to defrost any frozen foods, you should leave it in the fridge or counter with enough time so it can defrost without you needing to leave it under running water. When working out, it is best to shower post-workout because you can save water by showering once instead of 2 times a day. Lastly, if you are housing on campus and notice a leak in your room or building, send in a maintenance request so it can be fixed. These little steps are vital to ensuring that we are using the most minimal amount of water. While we are taking these extra steps to be a little bit more cautious about how we use water, we can apply these same tips at home. As we begin to learn more about sustainability, we will start on campus and hope to promote it to our nearby neighbors and then reach out to further cities.